Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Family Storytime and Craft on Demand. My name is Lindsay, and today I'm going to be reading The Little Engine That Could by Waddy Piper. Chug, 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 puff, 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 ding dong. The little train rumbled over the tracks. She was a happy little train, for she had such a jolly load to carry. Her cars were filled full of good things for boys and girls. There were toy animals, giraffes with long necks, teddy bears with almost no necks at all, and even a baby elephant. Then there were dolls with blue eyes and yellow curls, dolls with brown eyes and brown bobbled heads, and the funniest little toy clown you ever saw. And there were cars full of toy engines, airplanes, tops, jackknives, picture puzzles, books, and every kind of thing boys or girls could. But that was not all. Some of the cars were filled with all sorts of good things for boys and girls to eat. Big golden oranges, red cheeked apples, bottles of creamy milk for their breakfast, fresh spinach for their dinners, peppermint drops, and lollipops for after-meal treats. The little train was carrying all these wonderful things to the good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain. She puffed along merrily, then all of a sudden she stopped. With a jerk, she simply could not go another inch. She tried and she tried, but her wheels would not turn. What were all of those good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain going to do without the wonderful toys to play with and the good food to eat? "Here comes a shiny new engine," said the funny little clown who jumped out of the train. "Let us ask him to help us." So all the dolls and toys cried out together, "Please, shiny new engine, won't you please pull our train over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and the boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help." But the shiny new engine snorted, "I pull you. I am a passenger engine. I have just carried a fine big train over the mountain with more cars than you have ever dreamed of. My train has sleeping cars with comfortable berths, a dining where waiters bring whatever hungry people want to eat, and parlor cars with which people sit on soft armchairs and look out of big plate glass windows. I pull the likes of you? Indeed not." And off he steamed to the roundhouse where engines live when they are not busy. How sad the little train and all the dolls and toys felt. Then the little clown called, "The passenger engine is not the only one in the world. Here is another engine coming, a great, big, strong one. Let us ask him to help us." The little toy clown waved his flag, and the big, strong engine came to a stop. "Please, oh please, big engine," cried all the dolls and toys together. "Won't you please pull our train over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and the good little boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us." But the big, strong engine bellowed, "I am a freight engine. I have just pulled a big train loaded with big machines over the mountain. These machines print books and newspapers for grown-ups to read. I am a very important engine indeed. I won't pull the likes of you." And the freight engine pulled off indignantly into the roundhouse. The little train and all the dolls and toys were very sad. "Cheer up," cried the little toy clown. "The freight engine is not the only one in the world. Here comes another. He looks very old and tired, but our train is so little, perhaps he can help us." So the little toy clown waved his flag, and the dingy, rusty, old engine stopped. "Please, kind engine," cried all the dolls and toys, "won't you please pull our train over the mountains? Our engine has broken down, and the boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us." But the rusty old engine sighed, "I am so tired, I must rest my weary wheels. I cannot pull even so little a train as yours over the mountain. I cannot. And off he rumbled to the roundhouse chugging, I cannot. Then indeed the little train was very, very sad, and the dolls and toys were ready to cry. But the little clown called out, "Here is another engine coming, a little blue engine, a very little one. Maybe she will help us." The very little engine came, chug, chug, merrily along. When she saw the toy clown's flag, she stopped quickly. "What is the matter, my friend?" she asked kindly. "Oh, little blue engine," cried the dolls and toys, "will you pull us over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and the good boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys left to play with or good food to eat unless you help us. Please, please help us. Little Blue Engine. I am not very big, said the Little Blue Engine. They use me only for switching trains in the yard. I have never been over the mountain. But we must get over the mountain before the children awake, said all the dolls and toys. The very little engine looked up and saw the tears in the doll's eyes, and she thought of the good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain who would not have any toys or good food to eat unless she helped. Then she said, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. And she hitched herself to the little train. She tugged and pulled and pulled and tugged, and slowly, slowly they started off. The toy clown jumped aboard, and all the dolls and toys began to smile and cheer. Puff, puff, chug, chug with the Little Blue Engine. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Up, 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 faster and faster and faster and faster. The little engine climbed until at last they reached the top of the mountain. Down in the valley lay the city. Hooray, hooray, cried the funny little clown, and all the dolls and toys. The good little boys and girls in the city will be happy because you helped us. Kind Little Blue Engine. And the Little Blue Engine smiled and seemed to say as she puffed steadily down the mountain, I thought I could, 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 I thought I could. Thank you so much for joining us for The Little Engine That Could. We are going to be making our own tissue box train today, which is going to be super fun. So the supplies that you're going to need is some sort of tissue box. You're going to need a couple sheets of construction paper, some scissors, something to write with, whether that's a coloring pencil or marker or crayon, some bottle caps for wheels, a toilet paper roll or a paper towel roll, some tissues, and some tape. So to get started, what we're going to do is we want to cover our box and make the body of our train. So I'm going to take this larger piece of blue construction paper, and I'm just going to cover the edges just like this. And so I'm going to take my tape, and this is double-sided tape, so I'm going to put it on here, and then I'm going to wrap this up the edges just like that, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So we'll have our train just like this. The next thing that we're going to do is we are going to make our little train spout. So this is actually a pretty large roll, so I'm going to cut it to make it just be about, a couple inches or so. And then I want to add some color to my roll too, so I'm going to use the purple. So for this, what we want to do is we want to take the edge of our roll and put some tape on it and kind of tape that down. And then we want to roll it to see how much we need. So we need about that much. So I'm going to make a little cut mark there to know how far I need to cut. And then I know how far I need to cut off this side here because I can just follow the edging. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut until it meets this slice right here. There we go. And then I'm going to put some tape on this end here. I'm going to wrap it around. And there we go. Now I'm going to tape this onto the top here. So I'm going to put some tape on the inside and kind of bring it right here. And it's a little windy outside, guys, today, so I'm trying to keep a hold of my stuff. And then we're going to do that with the other side as well, over here. Okay, there we go. And then the next thing that we can do is we can take our tissues and we can kind of just shove them in there. And this is going to look like the smoke of a train. So you can do as many or as little tissues as you want. I want to have a lot of smoke coming off my train, so I'm going to really stuff it in there pretty good, just like that. Now the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to decorate our train. So I'm going to make some zigzags on the top here. And my train is going to be called the Wrecker. So I'm going to write that on the side. And my train is going to be number 52. Just like that. And then the last thing that we need to do is we need to add our wheels. So you're going to take your bottle caps and you're going to use that double-sided tape to attach those to the side there. And you're going to do that with all of your wheels. And so you'll need 4 of those, 2 for each side. And you could use, you know, water bottle tops, or you could use, you know, a soda cap from a glass bottle, just anything you can really find around your house that's circular. You can use anything. All right, so we have our train here, record number 52. Thanks so much for joining us. Be sure to like, comment, and share the video below. If you want to learn more about our free programming, or you would like to donate to the park, you can visit our website, levyparkhouston.org. Thanks so much. Bye.